you're watching NewsX and I'm Shivani Singh. When you think of Palau, you probably think of world-class diving, crystal clear lagoons and the ultimate tropical isolation. But as of this Christmas week in 2025, this tiny archipelago of just 18,000 people has become a central pillar in the United States' new aggressive border strategy. In a move that has stunned many in the Pacific, the Trump administration has officially signed a memorandum of understanding with Palau to take in migrants currently held in the US. It's being called the Palau model, and today we are looking at why this tiny nation is saying yes when others said no. First, let's get our bearings. Where exactly is Palau? It's located about 800 kilometers east of the Philippines. It's an archipelago of over 340 islands. But don't let the size fool you. Strategically, it is gold. Since 1994, Palau has been a compact of free association with the US. This means that the US provides for their defense and financial stability in exchange for exclusive military access to their waters and airspace. But now that relationship is taking a very different turn. Under the new defense deal announced on December 24th, Palau has agreed to step up and accept 75 third country nationals, migrants who were in the US, but cannot be sent back to their homes. So what's the trade-off? For a nation with a population that's smaller than a typical football stadium, 75 people is a significant addition. In exchange for hosting these individuals, the US is granting Palau an initial $7.5 million for infrastructure and public services. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. The deal also includes $6 million to save Palau's civil service pension plan from collapse, and another $2 million for security and law enforcement. President Surangel Jr. has said that these migrants, who may not have been charged with any crimes, will actually help fill critical labor shortages on the islands as well. So it's a win-win on paper. The US clears its processing backlog and Palau gets a much-needed injection of cash and workers. But we have to look at the bigger picture. This just isn't about migration, it's about China. Palau is one of the few countries that still maintains official diplomatic ties with Taiwan. Beijing has been pressuring Palau for years to switch sides, using tourism as a weapon by banning Chinese tour groups from the islands. By deepening this migrant deal, the US is essentially anchoring Palau even closer to Washington. With a new long-range US radar outpost already under construction in Palau to monitor activity in Taiwan Strait, the island is now more than just a tourist destination. It is a frontline fortress. However, the deal isn't without its critics. Many in Palau's own Congress previously rejected this plan, fearing the social impact on their tiny community. And human rights groups are already raising questions about whether offshoring migrants to remote Pacific islands is a sustainable or ethical solution to the US border crisis. Is Palau the first of many Pacific nations to become an overflow for US immigration? Or is this a one-time lifeline for a tiny nation caught between two superpowers? One thing is for sure. The geography of the American border just got a whole lot wider. Thanks for watching.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.